Hello and welcome everyone to some Super Mario Odyssey 80% League action here at GSA. We've got Dansta versus TiloTech. I'm Scotch and Tie Guy, Eagle Mike Scotch. I'll be commentating this race for you all. This is a live one. Pretty stoked about that one, so hopefully we can get some interviews afterwards. League standings there in front of you. Mitch on top, Tyrone right behind him, though 50 points behind. Chaos Pringle 2 points behind Tyrone, so pretty tight race for second and third. We'll see what today brings. TiloTech there in sixth, though. Will definitely want to bump himself up above Lucidity this race, but Dansta just underneath in eighth with 396 points, and certainly jump over Tylo with a very firm victory if he can get that today. First race of the day, full Super Mario Odyssey action all day today. So make sure to stick around. We've got multiple races. Equan versus Stravos next at 5:15. Reals versus Tyrone at 6:30. 7:45 we got Lucidity versus Mitch. Dangers versus Curbs at 9, and to end out the day we will have Chaos Pringle versus We have the countdown in the back, so we'll get started here in just a moment. And as these guys load up, exclamation point schedule for the full schedule of everything that GSA has going on. Of course, Monday is Super Mario Odyssey. Tuesday is Task Tuesday. Wednesdays are World Record Wednesdays, so Tuesdays and Wednesdays we'll have tasks, videos all day, world record runs all day Wednesday. Thursday is Super Mario 64 Division 2 and then Celeste. Friday is Super Mario 64 Division 1. And Saturday and Sunday, Super Mario Maker 2 all day. So we have a full schedule. Make sure to check that out. And outside of those races, or those videos, we have 24/7 action here at GSA. There's stuff going on all the time, reruns and other content from GSA in the past shown here. And we're off here in Cap Kingdom. TiloTech with the slight advantage, but not quick enough with the A press, so Dansta a little bit cleaner there. Really get a sense of how quick these guys are. And the difference it makes with just minor movement mistakes and minor movement perfections. Dansta off to a very good start. We'll be heading into Cascade first, as we make our way that way. Put more plugged exclamation point bracket to see the full bracket, where your favorite runners are at, who they have to go against, how many points they have. Exclamation point YouTube and exclamation point YT for the YouTube channel. All reruns are posted there. If you missed a run or if you just want to watch something, make sure to check that out and subscribe. All videos posted there. Exclamation point merch for the shirts and hoodies. Fresh, clean looks. And exclamation point Onyx for the Onyx. 500 Onyx points gets you a free sub. We would love it if you used it here at GSA, but then you also get to play fun free game, Golf Clash, to get those points. Make sure to check in every 12 hours to get more points. I just checked in, got 8 points. Up to 350. Grabbing this story moon. Then on over, grabbing a Rex. Let's go up and run this lead. Now getting into this fight with Madame Broodal. Using the rock to get the heart. Grabbing a couple extra coins on the way. Playing it safe with that coin count. Pretty simple fight, no problems here on either side of the screen. We'll see where these guys head after this. Either going for that chest clip or the moon just on top of that cliff. Suspect Dansta will go for the chest clip. TiloTech has been playing it safe lately, so we'll see if he goes that way. Dansta heading straight for that chest. Looks good. And it is TiloTech taking a bonk there. Not getting high enough on that ledge. Will cost him some seconds here. More bonks. Narrowly avoiding the chain chomp. Could have taken some damage there. Would have been really unfortunate, but safely getting out of Cascade now, heading into sand. We saw them set up beforehand for DSTA. Daylight savings time abuse. Fun little thing we found in the past couple months. Able to get a free moon because we tricked the game into thinking that an hour has passed. Dansta grabbing this bird moon before heading into the pipe. That DSTA, as soon as he heads on out of here, he'll be grabbing that flower moon. Again, tricking the game into thinking that an hour has passed. Takes 20 minutes for those flowers to grow. Completely changes the route. Dansta, though. Commanding lead. Rolling out here. Good ground pound. On the spot. Setting up for Sandram. Got it just fine. Very quick with the ground pound there. TiloTech setting up for his own dram. See if he can get it. He should be fine. And he is. Dansta, though, heading on over. Has to be quick. And he makes it to this pillar out here. Just fine. Head on back now. Grab a couple moons over here. TiloTech will be following up and doing the same. Good Jaxie skip on Dansta's side. TiloTech will be following suit here after grabbing this one. Two good Jaxie skips, exactly what you want to see. You don't want to see any mistakes there. Really costly to take a fall. Dansta is done with sand. Pretty good pace here heading out of Sand Kingdom for Dansta. $10.18 for Dansta. Big old thumbs up there. Pretty happy with that one. $10.36 for Tilo, about 18 seconds behind now. Lake Kingdom, one of the shorter kingdoms now. Big trick here is this lake clip. Dansta attempting lake clip, not able to get it first try. Still struggling with it, not able to get Cappy where he wants him to be. Finally, able to get it just now. Tilo with a huge opportunity, though. He's able to get this first try. He's not. Same mistake as Dansta, but able to recover a little bit quicker. So Tilo will make up some time. Not as much as he could have, though. So Tilo not able to seize an opportunity there, unfortunately. Will certainly be closer heading out of lake. Dansta heading on out of here now. Tilo needs to be optimal here. We'll see just what the time differences heading out of here now, but it's looking like it'll be pretty close to what it was from Sand Kingdom. Again, about 18 seconds. 13:18 for Dansta. Yeah, only 17 seconds worth of difference now, so only able to save about a second. Could have saved a lot more. Into the woods now. Need to be careful here. Wooded Kingdom. There's a lot that goes on here. Expect Dansta to go for that tree route. Tilo might play it safe and pick up the Story Moon with the Piranha instead. Both have a good coin count. Only one coin separates these two, but enough to get that Shop Moon. Yeah, still going for the right side of that waterfall there. Showing that he is going for this tree route. Saves a couple seconds over the Story Moon. TiloTech is going for this tree route, though. Able to recover. Making his way up that waterfall. It looked like he was kind of sliding down that wall. Might not have been able to get it. Dansta, though. Nut clip. Able to clip out of bounds. This jump right here. Tricky, though. Able to clip back inbounds. So he will be safe. Tilo doing his nut clip now. Clips out of bounds just fine. Good job getting back inbounds. So 2 good nut clips. Exactly what you want to see. Both these guys will be able to avoid this Story Moon, doing this route optimally. Dansta continuing to maintain the lead. Slowed down a little bit through that section right there. Didn't get the optimal speed that he might have been looking for. That is fine for now. Tilo, only 1 moon behind now. A little bit faster through that section right there. You can see him kind of... Oh, but with the ledge grab, unfortunately, he will be losing some time here to Dansta. Now all these guys have to do, head into the pipe, take on sewers. Tilo needing to pick up 1 other moon. Dansta. Good start to sewers. Staying on this cycle now. Does a very good job with it, and he will be done with that. Oh, Tylo accidentally grabbing that uproot. Just a weird throw with Cappy. Losing a little bit more unnecessary time. Rangel PT grabbing 17 points with that exclamation point Onyx. Really nice. No problems here in Wooded. Couple of minor mistakes on Tylo's side, but nothing too crazy. We will be heading towards Night Metro, but first we got to take on Bowser and head into Lost Kingdom. Of course, can wreak some havoc. So both these guys need to be careful. Dansta setting up to grab this hint art. And will do so, has to race his way back, grab this hat, and will save time in Day Metro. See if Tyler decides to pick up that hint art. Tyler grabbing is not going to be grabbing the hint art. Decides otherwise. We'll be grabbing hint art in Day Metro instead. But Dansta is in Lost now. As TiloTech finishes up this fight with Bowser. Reminder that we've got GSA Legends going on in November. A little bit of Smash and a little bit of speed running going on there. If you can go. Collaboration with BTS Studios in California. Grab those tickets if you can go. If you can't, it will be streamed here on Twitch on the BTS Studios Twitch channel. Make sure to check that out. Both these guys now firmly in Lost. A couple of spots that they need to be careful with. Dansta in that area where he needs to start being cautious. Trying to get this Torpedo to come over towards him and break this block. Very optimal there. Gets exactly the spot where he wants to be. Second Torpedo. Going to be breaking this cage. TiloTech. Going to be grabbing this Torpedo in just a second. Dansta underneath the bridge. Nice up throw. Gets on out of there. An extra coin to boot. Dansta seems happy about that one. Tyler taking his time. Making sure that the Torpedo gets that exact block that he wants. Good job breaking the cage. Just needs to get underneath and back on top of this bridge. Does that just fine. So no trouble at all here in Lost. Dansta taking a very strange death. Not really sure what happened there. He was in the wire and somehow must have hit a button or something like that and jumped out of the wire. A pretty interesting development as we head into Night Metro. TiloTech much closer now. Dansta losing a significant amount of time to that mistake. Dansta setting up now. Head up this interior skyscraper. Good so far. Typically doesn't give runners any trouble. We will not see any Goomba hecking this time. Into this fight now. Talking to him last week about this fight, there's a particular pattern that he likes where the Mecha Wiggler kind of crosses over itself, but he's able to kind of pinpoint exactly where the Mecha is going. You know, typically you don't want the Wiggler to cross over himself, but Dansta's saying, you know, no, I like this particular pattern. It's actually something that I prefer. And a pretty mediocre pattern there on Dansta's side, but getting it done just fine. Still holding on to the lead. A much better pattern on Tylo's side. Not able to get that last one, though. Had to take a couple extra shots. Was take that head of the Mecha Wiggler just in front of that last kind of part of the body that he needed to take a shot at. Taking a little bit longer than he anticipated there, but a little bit faster of a Mecha Wiggler fight on Tylo's side. Get an idea of where he is in comparison to Dansta. 25:59. Start to day Metro for Dansta, essentially. We're looking at about a 18-second difference now. Back to that difference that we saw in sand. Good scoop clip there from Dansta. No trouble at all. Tylo setting up to do the same. Good scoop clip as well. Just a little bit of a bump there on that front right corner. Dansta taking it on these slots. Pretty simple one. But we will be taking on bullet building here in just a moment on Dansta's side. Tylo falling closely behind. Gets a grab on that railing there. Stops him for just a moment. Slots not giving any trouble, but Dansta is in bullet building. This one can be tricky if we see any mistakes. Nice throw there from Dansta, grabbing that bullet bill essentially the last second. Mario was a little bit low there, but able to get that done just fine. Oh, but Tilo, not able to grab the bullet, is going to have to recover this, and he does just fine. Very quick recovery, actually. That, you know, sometimes these guys have such trouble with recovering the bullet building, but Tilo showing us able to pick that up very quickly. With a very, very good backup. Now, Tilo didn't grab the hint art from the Bowser fight Dansta. Not really sure what he was doing there. Takes a fall. Stuns himself for just a moment. Dansta, heading on out of here now. Out of Metro now. Essentially, we're crossing the halfway point. Got about 30 minutes left of gameplay to go. TiloTech still close behind. It's doesn't have a firm grasp of the lead just yet, making several mistakes, getting a pretty significant lead, and then giving a lot of time back to Tilo. A couple of times here and there. Doggy underscore with the 33 Onyx points. Jeez. Getting up there with the Onyx points. Dansta into Snow Kingdom, though. Dansta now. Making his way through this interior part. Setting up for a chest clip. And not able to get the clip. Not too bad, only saves a second. So let's see if Tilo even attempts it. Tilo setting up for it, gets it. So we'll save about a second off of Dansta. Needs to be quick here. Pretty good so far. Not very good Spiky Boy RNG on Tilo's side. Having to wait on that camera, waste time. Goomba on Dansta's side, making his way over. Tilo doing the same. Dansta heading on over to the shop and will be taking care of Snowdram. Snowdram is a tough one. We'll see what these guys decide to do as far as setup goes. We have seen the insta setup for Dansta before. But considering holding the lead, might decide to take a second to make sure he's set up correctly. We'll see what he does here. Camera setup. Taking that moment to make sure he's right in the right spot. Gets a good Snowdram there. Tilo has to answer now. Dansta heading out of snow. Tilo takes a little bit longer to set that up, so we'll lose a little bit of time as long as this is successful. Would rather be successful with that dram than fail it, lose more time. That's fine. Dansta out of the snow into some sunshine here at Seaside Kingdom. This kingdom, another pretty simple kingdom overall. Just moons are loaded, spaced out apart. Big thing here is cheap clip, and that is fairly simple to begin with. So grabbing the cheap, heading on over now. Tilo has to take care of this kind of cliff area. Not able to get that throw out the way that he wanted to. Maybe just not happy with the angle. Took a second there. Giving Dansta just a little bit more time. Making his way over. Setting up for this fish clip here in just a moment. Looks good, and it is. Interesting camera angle for the fish clip. Staying out of bounds, grabs that moon just fine. And he will be getting out of here optimally. Tilo gonna be setting up for fish clip here in just a second as well. Dansta heading on out of here. Hope you are hungry. It's Luncheon Kingdom time. Tylo slowly but surely running out of places that he can make up time. Couple of opportunities here in Luncheon. Salt pile movement just fine there from Dansta. Able to get that one. Very quick movement. Taking on Stewart. Good spirit fight from Dansta. Tylo taking that right side, not being safe at all, but able to get past that pretty quick. But Tylo, with a very weird fall, getting a little bit of a booty burn here just before the spirit fight, trying to get that heart so he doesn't have to worry about regaining the heart when grabbing the moon here, but ceding a little bit more time to Dansta with that minor fall. Again, able to recover pretty quick, but obviously not optimal. Lots to do here in Luncheon. See just how optimal Dansta can be and hold on to this lead. Tylo, more booty burns happening. Just taking a fall, not able to get the Cappy bounce that he was looking for. Still giving time to Dansta. This is a tough kingdom. Weird angles. They have to deal with these polygons, kind of weird. Dansta into forks. This is pretty optimal now. You guys have been working on this one since the very beginning. Dansta getting it done nice and quick. Tylo will be doing the same here in just a moment. As we get closer to the end now, the way that scoring works, whoever comes in first grabs 60 points. The loser can grab up to a maximum of 30 points within a 5-minute period, depending on how far or how close to the winner they are. Whatever points that the loser doesn't get, the winner does get. So the winner is able to get a max of 90. Cheese is easy. Tylo trying to be quick there with that cheese moon. Starting off just... Oh, booty burn there from Dansta. Taking a weird angle there to start. Will be, unfortunately, taking some time here to recover some health after grabbing this moon. So 2 booty burns so far here in Luncheon. Dansta getting close to the end. Bonk. Not getting the height that he was looking for there, unfortunately. Dansta heading out of Luncheon now. TiloTech will be following closely behind, and we will be heading toward Ruin. Just want to give a quick shout out to everyone here in chat. Thank you so much for joining us today for this full packed day of action here. Super Mario Odyssey Any Percent League here at GSA. Reminder, we have this race along with 5 other races today. Next race at 5:15, Equan versus Stravos. 6:30, we've got Ralst versus Tyrone. Lucidity versus Mitch at 7:45. 9 o'clock tonight, Dangers versus Lil Curbs. And Chaos Springle versus Miwi to finish off the night at 10 o'clock. So plenty of great action here today. The big race, Lucidity versus Mitch, 2 heavy hitters. Will be very, very interesting to see how those two do with that 7:45 match. And of course, make sure you check out all the stuff in chat. ! schedule for the full schedule of everything that GSA has going on. Every race is scheduled. Every league is scheduled for a day. Monday is Super Mario Odyssey. Tuesday is Task Tuesdays. Wednesdays are World Record Wednesdays. Thursday is Super Mario 64 Division 2 and Celeste. Friday is Super Mario 64 Division 1, Super Mario Maker 2 all day, Saturday and Sunday. And we've got a variety of stuff going on outside of those races as well. So make sure to tune in 24/7 here to GSA to see what's going on, what we've got playing here. Exclamation point bracket to see where your favorite runners are at, how many points they have, where they are in the league standings. Exclamation point merch for the merchandise, shirts and hoodies, fresh clean looks. Exclamation point YT or exclamation point YouTube for the YouTube channel. All reruns are posted there if you missed a run or if you just want to rewatch a run. All there on the YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe. Exclamation point Onyx for the Onyx. You get some points playing some free games. 500 Onyx points gets you a free sub. We would love it if you use that sub here at GSA, but of course you can use it anywhere else that you would like. And in November, we have teamed up with BTS Studios to get you guys some fun live action Smash Brothers as well as speedrunning out in California. If you can make it there, make sure to check out tickets, exclamation point legends in chat. If you can't, it will be live on the BTS Studios Twitch channel. Make sure to check that out. If you can go, get those tickets. If you can't, make sure you know what Twitch channel to tune into. Luncheon Kingdom, no problem at all for either of these guys. Isn't typically a problem if you ever see a problem here in Ruined. It's typically pretty minor, but haven't seen one, not too big of a problem for any racer so far. Into Bowser's Kingdom, though. As we head into the last about 10 minutes of this race, once again, thanks so much for joining us. here at GSA. 350 people watching. Answer with that first moon to start. Tilo. Oh no, Tilo. Not getting the jump here off the wall grab. Maybe a missed input or dropped input. He had the grab on the wall, just didn't jump. We'll be picking up this quick story moon. Dansta with some shards. Did not grab that first moon. Oh, and Spiky Boy giving Dansta some problems. A couple mistakes here in shards for Dansta. A couple more mistakes. Can he finish this up cleanly? Getting the hop over the Pokio. Didn't pass that last Pokio. Sliding underneath the moon. A little bit of an interesting shards there from Dansta. But Tilo making a similar mistake, getting a bonk and getting spiked by the Spiky Boy. Needs to clean it up, is not able to clean this up. So both these guys losing time to shards. Minor mistakes getting compiled into bigger mistakes. We will be taking on Harriet and Topper. Dansta with the Harriet first. Type in chat, are you Harriet first or a Topper first, gang? TiloTech. Grabbing this move real quick. Looking for the Dram. And we'll get it. And taking care of Harriet. No problems there. Tilo, also a Harriet first member. Me personally, I'm a flip a coin. I'm a guy who flips the coin. Harriet first, nor Topper first. Man of the people, if you will. Dansta taking care of Topper though. Hello. Good job with Harriet. Just needs to take care of Topper now. So essentially a Topper fight apart for both of these guys. Gotta get past these crates real quick. Grab this one. Up top. Pokio. Just fine there from Dansta. Tilo needs to get through that section himself. Dansta will be taking on the Mecha Broodal though. And looking for that target acquired. Able to get up to the top of the mecha here. Needs to be careful. Needs to be sure to stay up top. We have seen him fall before. But he's staying up top now, so he shouldn't have any problem finishing this up. Typically, when you see the problems is when they are initially trying to get up top. Finishing up Harriet, just needs to finish up Stewart. And he is done. Tylo taking on the Mech Brutal. Amazingly, one Mecha Brutal apart. Tylo looking for that target acquired as well. Just needs one more. And he's got it. Target acquired for Tylo as well. And Dansta heading up to the moon now. Not sure if a sub-hour is feasible any longer. About 5 minutes and 20 seconds is the time to finish up from Bowser's. So looking at a very low 100 here from Dansta. Getting close to 101 for Tylo. Rolling on out here now. Not needing to dive here on Dansta's side. Grabbing these flowers, get that boost. Setting up for Moon Cave skip. It's a good wall grab. Gets to get good second wall grab. Just needs to get over to the bridge and he's fine. Done and done. Tylo. Will be needing a dive there to finish. Dansta is into this final Bowser fight. Looking at his Moon Cave skip. Good first bounce, good second bounce. Just needs that final movement onto the bridge and he gets it. So no trouble at all here in the moon for either of these guys. Just looking for two good Bowser fights. Dansta on that second cycle now. Getting these hits in. Here we go. Both these guys are in this Bowser fight now. Dansta on this last cycle. Dansta getting the last hits in. he will be heading into the final sequence now. Mid 100 on the docket. Dansta. Tilo in the final cycle now of this Bowser fight. Tilo finishing it up. Dansta into this 2D section. Not great hits on these bricks, but gets through it just fine. Tilo looking at a mid 101. See how quick Dansta can get these pillars done. First shot wide left. Needs to head on over towards that first pillar to knock it down. Able to get it with those last couple shots. TiloTech into the 2D section. Oh, it doesn't manage it very well at all. A little slow through that one, but Dansta. Oh, missing it. Needs to be careful here. And he is just careful enough to get in here. Looks like he's going to be looking at a 100-42, 43. it is. Tilo has the ability to pick up a ton of points. One point every 10 seconds that TiloTech gets some points back. This one was a fairly close one. Looks like Dansta going to be picking up about 5 or 6 points. As TiloTech finishes up with a 101.28. We'll see if we can get these guys in for interviews. Dansta is in the chat. Dansta, GG's on the win.
Thanks.
Let's talk about the low point of that run. Let's talk about that death there in Night Metro. What exactly happened there?
I can 100% explain it. So I was playing Lost and my CL button felt kind of sticky. And then I was in the wire in Night Metro and I was like, okay, let's just rub it off so it isn't that sticky anymore. And I accidentally triggered it.
So, taking that death, costing about 10 seconds there. But other than that, a pretty good run, getting a 100.43. How do you feel about the run overall?
Other than Lake and obviously Night Metro, it wasn't so bad. Yeah.
All right. And Tilo, kind of a rough start there. A couple bonks there early. Other than that, though, pretty solid. Kind of walk us through.
I don't know. The run was kind of sloppy overall. Like I had a lot of 5-second time to save it there and 10 seconds there and all that. I didn't really the only good kingdom I think was lost. But other than that, I lost 10 and 5 seconds in every kingdom. It was but I couldn't really do much. I mean, Dansta beat my PB, so I would have to PB to beat him. But I think that race was went as expected.
Well, you're picking up about 5. You only lost about 4 or 5 points with the loss, so picking up about 26, 24 points. Not too bad.
Yeah, it went as expected. Like I expected this, so it's completely fine.
Well, let's talk about that for a moment. So expectations as far as this season has gone. What have you changed as far as expectation wise, as you know, as we've gone along?
Well, the thing is, I had kind of like the second worst PB in the league. So my expectations in the start was low, but I don't know. I've gotten really consistent. Like I can consistently get like mid to low 101s and get really close to my PB, while some people like can't. So that's been an advantage for me, I guess.
And Dansta, just final question here. You're right there in the middle on the leaderboard. What are you gonna do moving forward to kind of give yourself a bit of an edge and move further up?
Recently, I've like after I sub out, I get so much more consistent for some reason. So before I sub out, I had like 102.50 times in the GSA races, and now last week 59.59, this week 100.43. So it's definitely getting better, and I hope to not lose that consistency again.
So
Yeah, I guess that's the same for me. I hope not to lose my consistency.
Consistency is key to stay in this league. But thank you so much, guys, for the race. Big GGs to Dansta, GGs to you, Tylo, grabbing some points there. But that'll be it for us here with this race. Stick around, though. We've got Equine versus Stravos96 coming up in just a moment. But so stick around. That'll be it for us, though. We'll be back in just a moment.